Will it go? And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first four here in the third.
West is checked in for San Antonio. Ginobili comes in for Green.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
Curry against Parker. 4 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's West. Draymond Green with the rebound. And for Stephen Curry, a value contract, but a growing list of endorsements. One of the top-selling jerseys in the league, a signature shoe deal. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it. He's got a Bible quotation on his wrist that says, "Love never fails." And that's how he approaches the game, with a true love and faith that his hard work is going to pay off.
You look at Tony Parker, what a contribution.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Timeout called the Warriors. And for Manu Ginobili last season, not his best. Down in every measurable category since his rookie year. He's 37, myriad of injuries. You know, but Greg, there's still something so special about that play.
Yeah, I mean, so much of his game is about movement. And Kevin, after 13 full seasons and factoring all the international competition, you're going to have to start to show some wear and tear, and that's been the case for Manu.
Excellent point. He played 4 pro years overseas before the NBA. Curry against Parker. Fires it up. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
No guys getting back to Ginobili. The most concerning part about last year centers around his shooting. Down in field goal, three-point, and free throw percentage. Just could not find the mark all season long.
Thompson passes to Curry. Again, Curry missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Aldridge. Rebound Bogut. Bogut's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Curry and Parker with the block. They retain possession. Bogut dishes to Curry. The tray. Another miss by Curry.
And looking forward for Ginobili, he may have to reshape his game a little bit. Less commotion overall to try and reduce turnovers. Maybe accepting more of a toned-down role versus the catalyst role that he's really enjoyed over the course of his career.
Poked away. Leonard with the steal. Curry against Parker. And Leandro Barbosa gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Spurs with some changes. Boris Diaz checked in for Aldridge. Kyle Anderson comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mills in for Parker. Different look here for the Warriors. Azili's checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Barnes. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Ginobili with the steal. And now West running the floor all by himself. Good. 14 points for Manu Ginobili. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Rush from outside. Good. Rush has got 5.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Iguodala's drive. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Diaw.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Barbosa. Drills the elbow jumper. Barbosa's got his first 2 points of the night.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's San Antonio running away with this one. Live from... Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Warriors shooting 41% for the game. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got Thompson. Barbosa is out there with Livingston. And it's Rush. And it's Ezeli in at the 5. Rush gets the bucket. Mills with it.
And, you know, for so long, the NBA has had 12-minute quarters. In last year's preseason, they began experimenting with the 10-minute quarters. Players seem to like it, but it would be a huge change philosophically in terms of how the game is played.
Stolen. And here they come. Got a piece of it.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And that one's good. Simmons.
You know, sometimes the best way to attack size is to go right at it.
Now here is Barbosa. Tight defense on him. Livingston kicks to Rush. Now here is Barbosa. Off on the layup.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And again, no good by Golden State.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
A nice shot by Anderson.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category. He's certainly not been at his best this quarter. And that's an understatement.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
And that one's good. Simmons.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots. Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
Rush with the steal. And they're on the break to end the drought. Livingston passes to Ezeli. Stolen by Anderson. And Diaw kicks to Mills. And Thompson sends it back. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Picked his pocket. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Passes it to Simmons. Here's Diaw. Misses off the left iron. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And for a long time in the NBA, the stretch four was kind of the anomaly and not the standard. Now it seems that you are the rare power forward if you can't hit a three. Very few traditional power forwards now in the NBA. Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. David West, he's checked in for Dion. And Tony Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. Ian Clark's checked in for Golden State. Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors. With the stretch four and the need for shooting at the position, they don't need to be a three-point threat, but they do need to be able to hit a mid-range jump shot.
Yeah, well said. I think you need to have guys that can make perimeter shots to create spacing. The game's evolving to a space-out-the-floor type game, and shot-making gives you a chance to do that.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal.
They get the rebound to the left side wing. The shot by Parker. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Spurs.
Great, generous ball movement tonight, a thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort, Kevin. Everybody got involved, and that paid dividends.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Leonard. He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Here's Barnes. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. The foul called on Festus Ezeli. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Thompson. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for San Antonio, Tony Parker.
And Parker drops them both. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Livingston. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Yeah, with the game out of reach, intentional fouls don't mean anything. It's just an exercise in futility. Let the clock go.
Yeah, I agree with you, Clark. Just doesn't really make a lot of sense at this point.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Feeds to Ezeli. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run right now, and so they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Spurs.
And that one falls for Parker.
Taking 2 shots.
And Parker drops them both. Here's Ezeli. That drops.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
And an intentional foul right there.
Brandon Rush. That's his first personal foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Tony Parker.
He's off on the first.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. 8 seconds left in the game. Livingston. That three off the mark. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
David, congratulations on what was a very decisive win.